This guy is a contortionist. He works for Cirque du Soleil, the famous circus, doing all this crazy bending stuff. It's interesting. There's a lot of these people around. I've treated one performer with those people, and she would bend backwards and her head would go back, down between her legs, come back up and look at you that way. Very freaky. Now, she was always in the gym all the time, full of muscle. So that's her protection. The muscles take over the job of the ligaments. And I said to her, if you stop exercising, within a year you'll be like a lump of jelly on the ground, because there's kind of no bones in there. But this is extreme. But lots of people are hypermobile. There's Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a genetic disorder where people get very bendy and have other symptoms. But that, you don't see that many of them. But lots of people are more bendy than average. There's a scale from 0 to 9. So if you're bendy, find someone that knows how to do this and measures you. I've measured thousands of people, because if they come in and you get them to touch their toes, if they can put their hands flat on the floor, that's a clue they might be hypermobile. So you do the whole test and find out how mobile they are. And if they're at the upper level of the scale, sort of 7, 8, 9, you really need to take care of them and get them to do some extra muscle building to protect the joints. Otherwise, they're prone to dislocations, all sorts of horrible pains. And hypermobility pain is pretty nasty because it kind of doesn't leave you alone. I've known a few people who are dancers, and when they're dancing, they bend all over the place. Because they're dancing all day, they've got good muscle tone. When they retire from dancing, they stop exercising, and then within about 6 months, all hell breaks loose because they've got no muscle holding together, and they get pain all over the place. And if they go to someone who understands what's going on, they'll just get painkillers, which will do absolutely nothing, and they'll just be hysterical with the pain. It's a nasty syndrome. But so if you're hypermobile, you have to resign yourself to exercising your whole life and not stretching. You don't want to stretch because you're already bendy. You don't want to make yourself more bendy unless you're a professional like that guy. You want to build muscle to hold together. So do weights and that sort of thing rather than stretching. And then you'll kind of keep yourself healthy. So if you are hypermobile, it's worth doing this. It's worth strengthening you up. Otherwise, when you put a strain on yourself, you could more likely be damaged than the average person. And you don't want to do that. So hypermobility is a lot of people show off. They have a party trick. They take their thumb and put it right down on there, this sort of thing, or bend the finger right back. Well, it's all right doing that, but eventually it might start hurting. So be careful of it and get yourself examined properly. Get some good strengthening going on, and then you should be okay. It does run in families as well, by the way. Anyway, women more than men also. So get yourself checked and you'll be fine. Thanks for listening.